and welcome to the Miners Bit. Hey guys, PFL Swift here, and I should probably apologise for that, but fuck it, why not? It's just have you ever noticed whenever? So I figured we're doing the Miners Bit today, and have you noticed whenever a pedo is gets caught on camera, they always have that kind of angle, like close up, fucking pedo glasses. Anyway, now that we're here, I'm a lot closer than I used to be, and actually, what the fuck's going on? Fuck it, I love to do. Right, where was I? What do I want to? What am I doing? What do I want to talk about? So we are doing the TML miners rankings. This took us nearly a minute to get to that. So yeah, TML. You've had the miners rankings. We're gonna start off with Zach, and basically, I'm not gonna do all the edits this time. It took fucking forever and nobody appreciated it. So fuck yourself. If you have a problem with it, blame the majors. Call them all a bunch of ball bags. Also, like and subscribe to the channel, please. I'm 93 subscribers. I'm close to the 100 mark. It would be nice to get there eventually. I was 96, but I did say something about a spastic's chin the other day, and I lost 3 subscribers for it. Anyway, if you're fucking sensitive, you know what, unsubscribe. I don't care for 10 at the end of it. It's not that kind of channel. This is not fucking family friendly. I'm not gonna hold your hand. We're not gonna sit and apologize because someone got their feelings hurt. Basically, if you're a little bitch, fucking stay away. And that's all there is to it, really. Yeah, fuck you if you don't like it. So Zach's team. Tornado's Therian, Stormy, Florges, Roseraid, 11 Persian, Grab Locked, Mega Garchomp. That's a good one. I like to see that. That's exactly what I like to see. Aegislash, Arcanine, Electivire, and of course Caracosta. So right off the bat, we see a Spinner and Starmie, Defog, Florges. That's about it. Defog, Torn, obviously, with Regen. Torn's one of the best Pokemon in the draft, if you ask me. My opinion, just. Stealth Rocks in Mega Garchomp, Caracosta if necessary. That's about it for hazards. Rosary gets spikes and toxic spikes, I believe. So that's about it for hazard control. Blah blah blah. Priority, you've got, don't know, Persian maybe. I don't know if Graplock gets Mach Punch. He has Shadow Sneak from Aegislash, E-Speed from Arcanine, Aquajet from Caracosta. It's an interesting team. Your fire, water, grass is Arcanine, Stormy, and Roserade, which is fantastic offensively. That would be right up there with one of my favourite offensive FWG cores if you were going for that. Dragon Fairy Steel is also Garchomp, Aegislash, and Florges. Fantastic once again. When you throw Tornadus on top of that, you know, you've got options for days. Little weak in the electric side, with Evar not being one of my particular favourite Pokemon to have as an electric type. You do have a backup water in Caracosta, which does help that you've Roserade, being quad resistant in that grass type. So yeah, all in all, it's a decent looking team. You've got Parting Shot from Persian. You've got Wish Support. You've got plenty of recovery with, actually, hang on, you've got Florges with Wish or Recover, Starmie with Recover, Roserade with Synthesis, Arcanine with Morning Sun. So yeah, it is decent if you ask me. Straight off the bat, I'm going to go ahead and give Zach an 8. That's a solid draft and well done, dude. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and chat shit about a draft for the sake of chatting shit about a draft. Josh Chambers. Let's see. Tappy Finney, Ferrothorn, Surfetched, Drapion, Piloswine, Manectric, Megadactyl, Latios, Rotom Heat, Excelgor, Ardno. Once again, you've got Fire, Water, Grass is Finney, Ferrothorn, and where's your fire? Do you have a fire? Rotom Heat. So that's pretty good. Maybe a little weak physically, but it is obviously a defensive core. and a very good defensive core. With Finney being bulky as hell, Ferrothorn being bulky, plus Leech Seed can back up Finney. Not really any recovery to speak of there though. You have Wish Support. You have Wish Support without no, I guess, which is okay. Then obviously you've got Latios as a dragon. Wait, what did I do? Oh, I did fire water grass. So Dragon Fairy Steel is Finny, which feeds into that again with Latios, which is good because it resists ice. And your steel type is Ferrothorn. That's kind of a. I didn't even notice when I was reading that at first, but his Fire Water Grass and his Dragon Fairy Steel is pretty much the same Pokemon. Obviously, switching Latios out with Rotom, so you can actually bring 4 Pokemon and have both those cores covered, and then just having coverage with likes of Mega Aerodactyl, obviously, Drapion, Surfetched, whatever. I would say it's quite a solid draft as well, if not a little light on recovery. You've only got Aerodactyl, Latios, and Audino. Oh, actually, hang on. Excelgor does recover as well. Which people don't give it credit for, but it's actually because it's so fast. You can run it with quite a bit of bulk most weeks as it is. I loved it having it. Had to drop it because it didn't suit my team synergy. But other than that, it was a fantastic Pokemon. So 2 drafts in, we've got Josh again. I would say the lack of recovery over Zach's, I'll give him a 7.5. Just based on that. Then we have Alex, who is Alex Cohen, not Alex Singh, never mind. I was about to say he is everyone's least favourite Bellion, but Singh isn't here. He'll probably watch this and still call me out. As it is. So we've got Dragapult, Suicune, Toxtricity, Serena, Gligar, Flareon, Mega Aggron, Sylveon. So 2 Evos, yep. Hoopa Unbound, which I'm not a fan of personally. Buzzwole, and then of course probably the best Pokemon in this draft is Masquerain. Top 5 underrated. If you know, you know. Dragapult, probably one of the best Pokemon in the draft league as well. It's right up there. So you got a Dragon Fairy Steel of Mega Aggron, which can sink hits all day for that Dragapult. Sylveon, which can whisk past to the 2 of them. That's a solid core if you ask me. I'm not a fan of Mega Aggron. I'm gonna be real with you, but I can see its work. I can see its purpose, and I dare say, the likes of maybe a Suicune as well. I can see Alex going forward with them. Water being Suicune, Serena, and Flareon, which is actually interesting because Serena has recovery, yes, but Suicune doesn't. So whether he decides to run an FWG or a DFS, cheap sofas, if you know. He's got wish support both ways, which is actually quite fucking phenomenal to look at that way. Gligar gets recovery, obviously. Hoopa is just a wall breaker. I don't appreciate it, but it is something you still have to watch out for. Buzzwole's just your bulky hitter. Fantastic at what it does as well. Masquerain, however, is an interesting one with Intimidate, U-Turn, Quiver Dance, Sticky Webs, all fantastic moves to annoy and harass a team. And I dare say you can run friggin' Quiver Dance because most people will not be expecting it. Most people probably won't even prep for Masquerain, and it'll be their own downfall. He does have quite a lot of overlapping types like Buzzwole, Masquerain, both taking the bug slot. You've got Gligar, Masquerain, both taking flying. So yeah, Toxtricities is electric type, is not my particular kind of mon. I can't rate a draft down because I don't like the Pokemon. I can see where they go together and what their purpose is. Like for example, say he decides to bring Buzzwole and Hoopy U. Um, you know, like Boswell could probably switch in on things Hoop doesn't like and swing and try and chip down those to make more room for Hooper to sweep. Or it could all just be there to break shit that wants to switch in but it can't, and then Dragapult can clean up. I don't like the Pokemon in general, but I can see their purpose, and I dare say probably use them as expected, to get the job done. Um, so yeah, I would say Alex's team is probably that's like recovery, one, two, three, four, five, six recovery. I mean, it's more than half his team. Physical hitters are mainly just Aggron, Hoopy, Buzzwole. Special hitters, and well, I suppose Dragapult counts too. Or Toxtricity after a grinding gears or whatever it's called, flipping shift gear. Especially you've got Dragapult, Suicune, Toxtricity. Sorry, it's physical too. Flareon's an option. Sylveon, Hoopy an option. It's kind of a strange one. Like a lot of his Pokemon are both are mixed. So yeah, I can't. I have to give it. I have to give it an 8. It's a strong ass team, and it's weird that it is a strong team, but it's a lot of Pokemon. There is a few Pokemon there that you usually see don't get drafted. So yeah. Scott Fitzgerald, I believe, was Toronto Razor Leafs, and he is Ash Greninja, Tangrowth, Blissey, Araquanid, Claydol, Explode, Megazord X, Raikou, Mantine, Mudsdale, and Metacham. It's a lot of M's. So he does have hazards in Ash Greninja. I said in the last video, you don't want Greninja to be doing the hazards. You've got Tangrowth as a regen, bulky, still hits hard. Blissey's a bit passive. It's less passive than Chansey. It can hit, but gets teleport, which is handy. Araquanid, a double water, but a completely different purpose, with access to sticky webs, plus the fact that its water hit fucking devastatingly. Explode is a breaker. Explode? Yes. Explode is a breaker. It's one that evolves from Loudred. Scrappy boom bursts, specs, whatever. Especially with webs from Araquanid is dangerous. Claydol, I don't think is as bad this gen, thanks to body press, etc. Still not a great Pokemon. Megazord X, super powerful, you know what it does. Raikou, Volt Switch, Scald now. So it's a fantastic mon. Mantine is bulky as shit. Mudsdale bulky as shit. Metacham super powerful. Recovery wise, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hazard removal is Claydol, just I believe. Megazord X if you really want to. Mantine. So I mean that's also a decent draft. I mean, it's not even. I'm going to give that one a 7 for Scott. But I mean, like, majors are like these minors are drafting better than majors, to be honest. Well, I say that. Now we go to Anthony. Actually, you know what? Anthony does usually draft decent teams. Just as fucking garbage with him. Okay, right. So I'm gonna call this out right here, right fucking now. Anthony said he's taking this season seriously, drafting Pokemon he knows he can use. He drafted Tapu Koko before and was fucking ass with it. The season after, I got it fucking ridiculous kills with Hawlucha as well. There's Koko, Togekiss, Porygon Z, Alola Marowak, Quagsire, Aggron, regular Aggron. Mega Slowbro, Urshifu Single Strike, which does not have Wicked Blow. Vikavolt, Shuckle, and Ditto. Ditto's great. Anti-sweeper. Sort of just comes in after someone sets up with Scarf and does its thing. Tapu Koko is one of the most powerful Pokemon in Draft League this year. In my opinion. Togekiss, good defog. Paraflinch, useful. Porygon Z, just a fucking absolute shit house of a wall breaker. Can't complain about that. A little Marowak does the same. Quagsire, Bulk, Unaware, Aggron, just doesn't really. Dragon Fairy Steel is Coco, Togekiss, Aggron, is it? Is that literally it? Um, no. The Electric Terrain hurts Togekiss. Aggron is not a good Mega. Or Aggron, Mega Aggron is decent. Aggron is not a good Pokemon. So no. I don't rate that. Your Fire Water Grass is Marowak, Quagsire, and Meg. Wait, what? Who's your grass type? He's got no grass type. Okay, that's interesting. Alright. So he has no fire, water, grass. He has two waters and a fire. Single strike, it just isn't the same. It's still decent. Slowbro can teleport and recover, has decent special attack. Shuckle's trash. People say it's good or fucking stupid. Honestly, don't come at me saying, oh, Shuckle can do this. Don't fuckle with Shuckle. Fuck up. I'm not listening to you. Just fucking spouting shite. Vikavolt doesn't even take advantage of fucking electric terrain because it doesn't touch the ground. Such a fucking stupid parent. So yeah, there we go. It's our first shite team in the draft. I'm gonna give that a 4. No hate to Anthony. Like I said, he normally drafts well, but it just fucking completely fell apart there, didn't it? More looking into it. So yeah. Yes, I don't shit on a draft just for shitting on a draft, but that's fucking odd. I mean, if you were to ask my advice, I would say at least get a terrain sweeper. If Sceptile's free, get Sceptile. You need a grass type. Um, you know what? And it can take advantage of terrain. Drop Quagsire, get something a bit more useful. I know Quagsire is a decent mon, but it does not fit your team. If you're gonna go with Shifu, who's your psychic type? I mean, you only have a psychic type to pair. You've got, sorry, my bad. You got Mega Slowbro, Shifu, so psychic, fighting, and dark. I suppose that could kind of work if you were using Slowbro as a modest 3 attack recover mon. Which I think is probably something you should at least try to do if you have Mega Slowbro. So you've got your 4. My advice: drop Quagsire, pick up Sceptile. You've got a better team already. Drop Vikavolt. I know you like webs. Your team's too slow to take advantage of webs. The fucking disparity between the low speed and the high speed is just too high. Get some middle speed in there. I would drop Vikavolt, get something decent, drop, like I said, Quagsire for fucking Sceptile, and you're ready to go. Unless someone has Sceptile, but I don't see it get drafted that often. It is fantastic though. Darian, I believe he owns the Bra draft. Whatever you want to make of that fucking information. So you got Tapu Bully, most improved draft Pokemon. Slowbro, I mean, fucking best teleport mon. Of course, it does get hurt by grassy terrain, yes, but I mean, you really gonna worry about that too much. It's a fucking Slowbro, and then you've got Heatran, which really benefits from that grassy terrain. So Slowbro, Bully, Heatran, I would rate that right up there with the fucking highest tier of cores you could get for grass. It's grass, fire, and steel. Who's your dragon? Zygarde 10. 1,000 arrows, that's fair enough. I can see why you have it. I don't agree with people using it because I don't think it's great. It is fast, I suppose. Hoopasee, underrated Pokemon, fantastic. Raw power, absolutely love it. And who's your fighting darks? Mandibuzz. You're not looking to take advantage of the fighting dark psychic. I mean, that's fair enough. Not everybody does. It's not a fucking be all end all sort of core. Mega Beedrill and grassy terrain is interesting. I don't know about that because I feel like Mega Beedrill benefits more from its chip from U-turns, and grassy terrain kind of hinders that by giving it the health back. But you know what's neither here nor there. It's still a solid one. It's one I actually really want to try. I tend to do better with fast Megas, so I'll give that a go at some point. Hitmontop, your rapid spin, intimidate. With obviously it's not always going to be 3 in, but if it's in 3 in, it loses a lot with because it's EQ not doing as much. But it is what it is. Rotom fan, serviceable Pokemon. I like the discharge air slash possibilities you can get away with that Pokemon. Miltank, fantastic Pokemon. Stealth Rock, Heal Bell, does all the jobs. Hang on a sec, I need to go blow my nose. Sorry about that. Yep, that's me back. So have I skipped out a load of shit? I hope not. Let's hope I haven't. Right, Darien, we're talking about Darien. There's Mandibuzz, Miltank, great Pokemon, Thievul. I mean, he swept fucking Josh with it, and people from that draft kind of have a thing for it now. It does get unburdened, which he's probably going to like to take advantage of with Bulu. Unburden nasty plot, go for the best. Darian's draft, I'll probably give a. I mean, it's solidly put together. Look, your hazard removal is Rotom fan, Hitmontop, Beedrill if you really want, but not likely. Mandibuzz, your hazards are from. I don't know. I think Beedrill might get them. Don't quote me on that. Heatran does. Miltank. I'm gonna give it an 8. Darian with the 8. So yeah, I mean, there's only really been one bad team so far. And here we have our resident drafter and Jordan Miners for its debut season. It was Gakori. He's chose Rillaboom, Zeraora, Vaporeon, Gardevoir, Scrafty, Magmortar, Mega Scizor, Kieran Black, Gliscor, Golbat, Oricorio. That's interesting because you kind of get 4 or 5 different types, I think, in one mon. So, I mean, there's that. Zeraora, fantastic Pokemon. Hits special or physical and is fast as shit. Rillaboom gets grassy terrain, grassy glide, does what it does. Paired with Vaporeon and Magmortar, I'm not sure about that. Magmortar's okay. It's not great. Vaporeon's more of a defensive water type, which is going to be hurt by that grassy terrain, if you ask me. Mega Scizor, Kieran Black, and Gardevoir now. That's interesting. That is power. That is scary. Gardevoir obviously is powerful enough too. Decent speed. Scissor, raw power. Slowish but bulky, and Kieran just fucking hits and hits and hits. So yeah, I'd rate that right up there. Gliscor and Golbat together, not sure about that. Especially with Oricorio there as well. I mean, there's 3 flying types right away in the bottom 3. I'm assuming they were probably like the last 3 months. Well, Gliscor went a bit earlier. Jesus Christ. So not sure about that. Scrafty, fighting dark. It's not Urshifi, but I like it. Intimidate, shed skin, dragon dance, bulk up, whatever you want. Pairs well with Gardevoir. And Mega Scizor. So it does that okay. I'm freezing. Actually, I'll pause this once again. Sorry, guys. Okay, that's us back. So we're just talking about the 4 flying types. Gardevoir, Scrafty together, decent. The fact that there's 4 flying types down there at the bottom, or 3 flying types at the bottom there. Gliscor, Golbat, Oricorio. Is that all your hazard removal? And Mega Scizor, I suppose. It's probably a 6.5, isn't it? Because Zeraora, Kieran Black, Mega Scissor and Gardevoir kind of drags it right up there. Rillaboom too. The only problem is, does Grassy Terrain actually hinder this squad? Because it's more of a power squad than anything. His recovery is Vaporeon's Wish, Gardevoir's Wish, Scissor can recover, Kyurem can recover, Gliscor recovers, Golbat recovers. So it's like, it's honestly, the recovery is more for the opponent's team than fucking his, to be honest. So yeah, I'll go 6.5. I mean, obviously this is all my opinion. I'm fucking shite Pokemon battler, so I mean, if you want to listen to it, you listen to it. If you don't, you don't. Apart from Anthony, get that fucking Sceptile. Keelan with the Sahara Flygons has Garchomp, Tornadus Incarnate, which is the non-regen one, but it's also more powerful, I believe. You can even get away with running Air Slash on that one because it hits so fucking hard. Rotom one of my favorite probably my favorite Rotom form, if you ask me. Nobody has, so no one fucking gives a fuck. It's like dinosaurs, man. Nobody gives a shit what your favorite one is, do they? Tentacruel, Pangoro, Licky, Mega Diancie, Celesteela, Entei, Mesprit, and Cryogonal. So Garchomp, Mega Diancie, Celesteela. That's scary. That's poor. That's fucking disgusting. Depends whether he wants to run Stela defensive or offensive. I mean, you could run the 3 offensive if you wanted. It would be fucking terrifying. Mega Diancie just takes souls. Garchomp does what it does too. Your grass, water, fire is Mesprit, Entei. Not Mesprit, sorry. Rotom, Cut, Entei, and Tentacruel, which is okay. You've got your Rapid Spin, you got your Toxic Spikes, you've got your Secret Fire. I mean, you've got your Volt Switch. I like that. To be fair, it is pretty solid. Pangoro, your Fighting Dark, is one of the better ones too, thanks to Parting Shot and the fact that it is so powerful. Tornadus is just powerful also, does its job. U-turn, defog. I think that one's Prankster, so you can get away with some bullshit, to be honest. Licky for Wish Passing, Mesprit, Hazards, Cryogonal, Defog. You have it all, really. I'm gonna give that an 8. It's a decent team. And that's Keelan. Seeing that there, like, I'm giving these numbers, and you're probably thinking, what does it take to get a 10? I have no fucking clue. Fuck knows. I'm just fucking throwing out arbitrary numbers at this point. We've got Chris. What Chris is that? Kentucky Torcast? I don't think I know this, Chris. To be honest with you. Tapu Lele, Volcanion, Amoonguss, Cresselia, Rhyperior, Drifblim, Megalopony, Zygarde, Magnezone, Zoroark, and Lapras. So you got your Psychic Terrain with Drifblim, which is interesting. You got Orbeetle as well to spam that shit. Or obviously Lily can just spam it. Firewater Grass looks like Volcanion and Amoonguss, right? Yeah, fair enough. It's not awful. Steel is Magnezone. Lily is your fairy. And Zygarde 50 is your dragon. Fucking hell. It's an offensive ass fucking trio. I like that. Bulky as shit too. Yeah, it's a great team. Megalopony is one of the best drafts and one of the best megas in Draft League. You can play some shenanigans with Zoroark. Yeah, you've got Regen with Amoonguss. Sticky Webs of the Orbeetle, Rhyperior for raw bulk and raw power. Yeah, that's fucking great. I can't complain about that team whatsoever. I don't know who Chris is, but he can draft. Let me give him a 9. I don't know. I'll probably regret it after when you all fucking pick us apart. Like, here, how'd he get better than me? But at the end of the day, it's just a bit of crack in it. Where the fuck is Blair's tabs so fucking fat? How do do his drafts? Because he likes to draft stall. That's right, we're starting that again this season with the Kokomo Umos. I don't know who put that in. I'm assuming they're illiterate. Probably your Corey. It's not a racist thing, by the way. He just constantly fucks up the dogs. It'd be cancelled. Fuck's sake. Give me a fucking dance on Britain's Got Talent about me fucking abusing get Corey here. Right. So Lando D, Rotom Wash, Grimmsnarl, Centiskorch, Hitmonlee, Kangaskhan, Mega Venusaur, Jirachi, Haxorus, Frostlass, and Articuno. So you get double ice right at the bottom there. Don't know what that's about. Fuck knows. Whatever. So, Firewater Grass being Rotom, Wash, Mega Venusaur, and Centiskorch is quite interesting. Rotom Wash in particular takes the flying type attacks for Mega Venusaur. Unfortunately, Centiskorch is also weak to it. I don't know. I don't rate Centiskorch that highly. So it is what it is. It's Dana. I don't know who the fuck is it. I said Gakori. Oh no, wait. Okay, right. Sorry, I got mixed up because Gakori fucked up the Doc. Right, yeah. They're talking about Dana's team, not Gakori's. I've already done his. Your Firewater, your Dragon Fairy Steel is Haxorus, Jirachi, and Grimmsnarl. It'll take a while to say that one. Fucking screened, basically. So neither of your cores really have recovery, do they? Other than, well, Venusaur, I guess. Articuno gets recovery. Kangaskhan gets Wish. Other than that, I mean, you're pretty much fucking banking on out hitting your opponent here, aren't you? Lando T does that job great, I suppose. Rapid Spin from Hitmonlee keeps the hazards at bay. If you want to stack them, we've got Rocks from Lando. What's that about it? Rocks from Jirachi. Spikes from Frostlass. So yeah. Hey enough on that team. I'll fucking give it a 6. Yeah, I'll give Dana a 6. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, fuck it. As you can tell, I don't put a whole lot of thought in this. I've just seen the fucking name. I didn't want to see. Please. Okay, never mind. We're alright. He doesn't have him. I was about to say, because obviously we've already seen fucking Jirachi and Togekiss, so we're okay. What am I fucking doing? My nose is running and my eyes are extra fucking squinted. Right. So, Corviknight, beautiful. Primarina, fantastic. Incineroar, so we're going for the fucking starters here. We got the Sidjay too. That's the wrong gen, isn't it? Yeah. It's a mixer of gens. Right? Incineroar's last round. No, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's all Lola. The Sidjay is Lola too. So so Steel, Fairy, no Dragals, okay. That's interesting. Corviknight and Dragals are good together, I think. Primarina kind of backs that up. So Dragals and Primarina both hit off the same special defense base. I think that could actually be a fantastic pairing, damage wise. Water, Poison, Fairy, Dragon. Especially that adaptability. Yeah, I can't wait to see how that does. That's interesting. Corviknight obviously gets the U-turn. Primarina, does Primarina flip turn? I don't know. Dragals does flip turn. Your Fire, Water, Grass is Primarina, Incineroar, Gurgeist. Interesting. So it's bulky, I guess. Let's see. Your hazard removal is Corviknight and Rotom Frost. You've got Webs with Galvantula, which is fantastic. Mega Alakazam's a beautiful Pokemon. So fast, so powerful. Honestly, it's probably been the Mega I've used the best. It is great. I do love it. Mamoswine, no switchings. Chansey's a bit too passive for my liking. I wouldn't rate it. Honestly, if I had a choice between Chansey and fucking, I don't know, Bishop, I would just fucking leave the spot blank. Uh, Premium, it's great. It's defiant. It's powerful. So what you can say, it's a tier 5. So yeah, it's a solid team. It's powerful. Where's your recovery? 1, 2, 3. Chansey 2, I guess. 4. I'll give you a 7. Fuck it. It's not awful. And then actually give him a 7.5. Yeah, we'll crank that up a bit. Haven't given out a 0.5 in a bit. The 0.5 is basically when I'm torn. Let's see. Speaking of fucking just talking about shit Pokemon I haven't drafted, I'll just undo what I did there. Oopsie. Just highlight what I'm looking at. And I'm sending Dragon across too because my fucking fat head's in the way. So Jesus Christ. I'm pretty sure I'm fucking ready for bed. So Clefable, Celebi, it's fucking Blair by the way. With Clefable again. And Porygon 2 this time. Just fucking hang on to your hats. We're gonna be on these ones all fucking day. So Clefable, Celebi, Porygon 2, Mienshao, Lurantis, Tauros, Mega Camerupt, Dragonite, Bisharp, Inteleon, Palossand. You know you're seeing Clefable Pory 2 every game. Clefable maybe 2. Dragon Fairy Steel is Clefable, Dragonite, and Bisharp. Don't love it. Clefable, Dragonite, good. Bisharp, trash. I mean, I'll knock you down to a fucking 6 just for that. Grass is double with Inteleon and Mega Camerupt, so very offensive. Porygon 2 is probably the best setter of Trick Room going, in my opinion. I loved it in doubles when I used to play. I wonder if it's still good. I don't know. I haven't played since. Fuck, I don't know how long. So you've got Mienshao for its regen and its wall breaking capabilities. Lurantis for its wall breaking capabilities on both physical and special. Tauros is your fast sweeper. You can hit fucking almost anything. Camerupt has very little switch ins, but it's absolute fucking Garbo. Let's be honest, slow as shit. Everything gets water coverage. Is what it is. Especially when Inteleon, you're relying on Inteleon over Celebi or something. You know, you can always get caught out. Unless you, of course, you bring line on this. So there's that. Palossand, not a fan, but seen it used decently. So I'd say it gets a 7 for that. It's decently bulky. I mean, your Mega's not great. Inteleon's okay. I mean, it's tier 4 for a reason. Bisharp's shit. I don't rate it at all. Your hazard removal is Dragonite? Okay, so you've no hazard removal other than Dragonite, unless I'm being so. Oh, Lurantis. Never mind, Lurantis too. So kind of you have to bring Defog and Lurantis if you bring it, or on Dragonite, so it's not great. Your hazards are Clefable, Celebi with rocks, Bisharp with rocks. Don't know if Inteleon gets spikes or anything or not. I'm not sure if Palossand gets rocks. It's basically just rocks. I mean, doesn't matter who's laying them at that point. It's all just fucking rocks. Recovery, you've got Clefable, Celebi, Porygon 2, Regen on Mienshao, Lurantis, Dragonite, and Palossand, so plenty of recovery. That's okay, like, it's not great. Actually, now that I look more at it, you've got your fighting Psychic Dark with Bisharp, Mienshao, Celebi, that's okay. So yeah, I'll probably just give that a fucking 6 as well. I don't know. 6.5. I don't love it. I don't know why. So we're gonna go through this. Who do I think has the best team? Chris, obviously, because I gave it a 5. Couldn't tell you why. I give it a 9. Sorry. I'm gonna go Alex, Zach, Darian, Keelan. Let's be honest. See, between two and fucking 5, it's basically just alphabetical order. It's not. It's just basically an order of your draft. You drafted in. So yeah. 7.5s. You've got 2 with Josh and Brandon. Uh, 7s. You've got Scott. Just Scott. Okay. Fucking hell. I wasn't too kind to the 7s apparently. 6.5s. We've got Corey and Blair. So Blair. Wait, hang on. Did I miss someone? Blair and Corey. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I need 3 more. Yeah, Blair and Corey, Dana. So who did I miss? You got Dana, Anthony. Did I miss Scott? Scott was a 7. And then you got Dana and Anthony. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So Chris is first, Zach, Darian, Keelan are all tied at second, really. Second or fifth, whatever you want to take it. Josh, Brandon, Scott, Blair, get Corey, Dana, Anthony. So that is my power rankings. And yeah, don't forget to watch the battles. I'll be doing recaps as well. They're probably a bit more entertaining than this. It's just me going through introducing the teams so that the people watching can see what the teams are. Maybe leaving a comment who you thought had the best team. Who you'd like to see do well. Who you'd like to see move up the majors. Anyone but Blair, hopefully. And yeah. So like I said, like and subscribe, and until next time, stay creative.